Hi guys, this is Rayner with Jimyjigs USA, and today we're going to be rigging a high-speed trolling lure for high-speed trolling and wahoo fishing. These are 8-ounce trolling heads. We already double skirted it, and here we have another skirt that we're going to put inside, make it a little bit more flashy. Alright, so the first thing you're going to start with, it's some wire. Here we have a 270 pound wire. You can use up to 500 or whatever you like. We're gonna put about 10 feet of this. All right, you should have some cable cutters. If not, these pliers, for example, the boon pliers, they have a good cutting in here. Go ahead, cut that. Makes a very decent clean cut. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna attach our hook. I like to use this big game 7732 hook. Sizes is we prefer anything from 9 aught to 11. Usually works very well. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna fit in a couple of sleeves first. So we're gonna be double crimping this. I'm gonna fit in 2 sleeves. 1, 2. Put it through here. And we're gonna bend it and we're gonna attach it. But first, we gotta know the distance, the length of the hook that we're gonna leave on the end of the tail of the lure. For that, we gotta set up, let's go ahead and set up this here. I'm gonna put this little lead weight, okay, inside of the skirt. I'm gonna grab scissors. I'm gonna need to cut this like so. Okay, just enough so you can get the line through there. Go ahead and grab this real quick. Okay. I'm gonna fit this in here. Just gonna pop it in place. Fits snug in there. Alright. Perfect. Now we're gonna fill this, the 8-ounce head, we're gonna fill it up with five little beads, 8mm plastic beads. Should be just enough. And this is we're measuring out again the hook distance, because when we put the crimps, the last crimp all the way on the top close to the head actually is what stops the hook from coming forward, because we're not using beads all the way. So there's 5 beads there. You know, you have this, it's gonna go right in there, okay? Just measuring out real quick. It's gonna look just like that. See how that's almost perfect right there? We're gonna go and we need to be our last crimp all the way on the top, right on the lead weight, which is right about this area right here. Doesn't have to be 100% exact. Let's go ahead and mark that like that. Your hook, we try to leave it here where the tip is not these the tentacles of the lure of the little squid skirts is not gonna touch the tip, so just sticking out just a little bit. He's back on this. So something like this, right here, right there is good. Go ahead, bend this like so. We're gonna slip our two little crimp sleeves. One here and one right here. Now this one, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna crimp it right at the end of that tag end. Make sure you use the right crimp size. Crimp that. Okay. Now this one we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna straighten it out. I'm gonna push it all the way down, as close as we can to the hook. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna crimp that. Loosen that a couple times. Okay. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put some heat shrink on this. Okay, just to make it a little stiffer. We're gonna start out with a smaller heat shrink. Usually people do 3/8 and 1/2 inch heat shrink. This one is 3/8. Okay, I'm gonna use this as my bigger heat shrink, and I'm gonna use just a little bit smaller one. I'm gonna cut it right there at the end of that crimp. Get that there. Put the smaller heat shrink first. Slide this through the cable. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna hold it like this so it's pretty straight. Grab your heat gun and evenly you're gonna apply heat, turning it slowly, and always try to keep it as straight as you can. It's pretty hot to the touch. You don't really want to touch it. You might get burned. Okay, so keeping it straight like that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna measure out our other heat shrink. This one's gonna go almost all the way past the middle of the shank, okay, and to the top. So something like this right here. Cut that. Skip this one over. This one should fit right over the eye of the hook, just like so. Able to slip it down on the way. So it comes out here where that last crimp is. Always be careful with these hooks, they're very sharp. Slip it out just a little bit. Okay. Right around there looks good. Over heat gun again. Alright, that looks about right. Okay. Try to not bend this because once that heat shrink starts to cool down, it starts to get a little stiffer. So you want to keep it as straight as possible and then your desk or whatnot. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put one plastic bead in this end one plastic bead. This wire sometimes gets a little frayed on the end, a little tip, so you just want to go ahead and do another clean cut. Let's put one plastic bead. Slide this one all the way down. Okay. Now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna put our smaller skirt. And again, this size skirt, this one is a 7.5 inch. Okay. Which I believe it's with a 1 ounce lead weight. So keep this away. Okay. Now let's feed the 5 beads. We're gonna feed them here. Let's go ahead and remove them from the head. And again, it's 5 beads because we want it just sticking out of the head like that, the last bead. So this tip right here is not flush up against the head. That way with the bead, it has a little bit of articulation. It can move around. Let's get all those beads out. These are 8mm plastic beads. Just filling that gap that it has inside that new head. Just turn this around. Okay. Now we're gonna put in our lure. Open that up. Okay. Pull it through. Okay. Let that down. Voila. That's what we got. Now we're gonna do the other end real quickly. I'm gonna feed down just the smaller heat shrink, just a single strand. Feed that down. You can get this kit like a Bass Pro. Makes all these different sizes of crimps. I'm gonna go ahead and again, I like to double crimp my rigs. I'm gonna take a chance. Slide down 2 crimps. And I'm gonna use this little plastic protector. Okay. Put that aside real quick. Slide in this for a little protector here. Go ahead and grab our crimpers. I'm gonna slide that all the way to the tip and crimp there. Make sure we get a good crimp. Squeeze on that a couple times. Again, this one I could leave it all the way in the tip. And I want to crimp on this. Squeeze on that a couple times. Okay. We're gonna grab our heat shrink. I'm gonna put it here. The tip is plastic, so try to keep the heat away from it as much as you can. And that's it. We have just finished rigging our 8-ounce trolling lure head for wahoo trolling, high-speed wahoo trolling. All right, just gonna roll it up. And we're gonna put this leader wrap on the line just to keep it together neatly. Alright guys, we're done. We're gonna go do some trolling with this pretty soon. Hopefully we'll get another video for you guys. Don't forget to check us out at jimyjigsusa.com and our Instagram account as well as Facebook.